Okay, this is my audience. Everybody wave.
Hello.
Okay, I am Chloe Zakovich, and I want to present why it's important to thrift. How much clothing goes to a landfill? According to Rick LeBlanc, on the Balanced Small Business, 2.62 million tons were recycled, 3.14 million tons were combusted for energy recovery, and 10.46 million tons were sent to the landfill. An average American throws away approximately 80 pounds of used clothing per person. On average, nationally, it costs cities $45 per ton to dispose of old clothing. As I'm here to discuss my passion, thrifting, I want to discuss with you why thrifting is important for the environment in which we live, with fast fashion creeping up more and more, and landfills are destroying once gorgeous places to be trashed with old remnants of fashion and cheap clothing that the employees who worked hard for most of the time get paid very little or treated unfairly. Rewearing clothes reduces waste and pollution. Every garment purchased secondhand means one less new one is produced. As I read an article on unwrinkling.com, I was able to get a grasp of exactly why it's good to thrift. The environmental impact is the biggest reason to change your way of thinking about thrifting. Rewearing clothes reduces waste and pollution. Every garment purchased secondhand means one less new one produced, which is important because regardless of material, the production of clothing is costly to the environment. Not only are there landfills ruining this beautiful earth, but there are chemicals in difficult fabrics that are toxic, and thrifting helps get rid of the toxins others decide to buy. We are given the ability to make the environment new and fresh. Another reason why it's important to thrift is because you find more unique pieces than if you were to buy the trendiest new item at a department store. I think this gives the ability to truly be creative in your wardrobe and find different pieces that speak to your personal style. Why wouldn't you want to wear something awesome that no one else has? There are so many benefits to thrifting to help the environment, as well as keeping more money in your pocket. One of these examples are many thrift stores are nonprofit organizations that help those in need and give back. One of these industries is Goodwill. Goodwill provides jobs for those who cannot find a job. And another example is Salvation Army. Salvation Army uses all their income to help the homeless and provide a shelter for them and rescue some from domestic abuse or difficult situations they had no way out of and need somewhere to stay. You can check any local thrift stores to see the difference they make, and you will feel good about giving to a company you know will truly help. Not only can thrifting help others in need, but thrifting can personally help keep you on a budget. When thrifting, everything is a quarter of the price as a regular price item of clothing in a department store. You as well have more options and variety in your closet for half the price, and as Kelly Cooper from BBC News discusses, it is estimated that only 1% of our clothing is ultimately recycled into new garments because of this complexity, instead becoming items like insulation and cloths, which in turn may end up in a landfill. One of the most important issues as to why thrifting is important is that thrifting will help decrease the landfill issue and help the environment. There are so many once beautiful pieces of land that are now a dirty construction zone full of fast fashion. Personally, another important aspect of thrifting is that you are able to find more unique items others do not have. My favorite thing about thrifting is having the ability to be unique with my style. I'm able to create my own style with so many options from different years to different trends. There are really endless possibilities to create your ideal wardrobe without worrying about overspending. Now that you know the impact on thrifting, I will tell you about how you personally can make a difference thrifting. It's important to thrift because you have the ability to help others through organization thrift stores give to, or some even run. You can donate your unwanted items to a local thrift store that you believe will give back or feel the most passionate about an organization they support. If you decide to thrift personally, you will be a helping factor in keeping our earth clean and free of toxic landfills. You can as well learn more about your style and what you love instead of buying a popular name brand that tells you what you to like. I hope these important factors and why it's important to thrift and how we can help our environment are taken into consideration as we decide where to buy your clothes from next. We are able to decrease the landfills and toxic waste that goes into fast fashion and ultimately give back to organizations that thrift stores help. We can as well help create for ourselves a budget and exemplify our styles. It's important to thrift because our quality of living depends on how much waste we pollute on the earth, and we are given the key to sustainability. Thank you.
Yay.